As soon as the melody began, my mind began to drift, and I could hear the sound of someone playing along with me. Come, try it for yourself. It's all yours.
Another instrument where you have to sign that you can't play DMCA music? Because remember you opened the lyre? Oh, didn't you?
Never thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home.
This place, yes, this used to be my dominion.
It's the scent of monsters, the aroma of battle.
I don't care how strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm
You
finished
play
with them.
more?
Please, allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyoto.
Ah, the monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us.
New bow?
It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of this?
Where are we headed this time?
And new spear as well. Oh, he eats the spear.
Don't get too close!
And barrier. Are they power creeping Xingqiu, yeah? Another pyro barrier character. Another pyro barrier.
Come quick, we gotta get down to the market. They slash the prices on fish around this time of day. Oh, and if you find something that you just can't do without, I'll help you haggle the price down. That's me.
Finally, Thoma's
laugh.
ready to join the team. It sounds like he's pretty good at bargaining.
Well, at your service, my lady.
So, Christian,
Eats
you
the
definitely
spear,
know
yes.
Thoma inside out by now.
Eat the
Why
spear.
don't you take the lead here and introduce Thoma for us?
Yeah, sure thing. You know, players have already seen quite a bit of Thoma throughout
Wait,
the
his
Inazuma
E is like-
storyline. And though we met Thoma in Inazuma, he was
Yaki
actually
Boma.
born in Mondstadt.
Is this actually
Oh.
Xingqiu's
Yeah, I
power?
know.
His E
Now,
does an
he's a
attack
well-known
that generates
fixer in
energy,
Inazuma, as well
4
as chief
energy,
retainer
the
to
same
Kamisato
energy
clan.
with Xingqiu,
As the
and then
clan's
generates a
housekeeper,
barrier.
He's very good at various housekeeping
Power
skills.
crap
You know,
Xingqiu.
stuff like trimming the courtyard, cooking, and sewing, and working.
Oh
Some even
no!
say that with him around, the Kamisato clan has no need for other attendants.
Oh, okay. Basically, he's really good at taking care of everything.
Yeah, and when it comes to fighting, Thoma is also a reliable teammate. He holds a pyro vision and wields a polearm as his weapon.
Nice.
When he uses his elemental skill Blazing Blessing, Thoma deals AoE pyro damage. This skill also applies pyro to Thoma and unleashes a defensive
it also
blazing
cleanse.
barrier. What's special about this shield is that its damage absorption can stack. So, if another blazing barrier is obtained again, then the remaining damage absorption of the existing blazing barrier
Where's
will
sacrificial
stack,
spear?
and its duration will be
Babibito?
refreshed. There is a
Novus
limit to the stacks of
_
damage
cheered
absorption,
Dex
of course,
100.
but
So
I think it's
far,
enough to
the
make
vibes
Thoma a
sound really
reliable
chill.
protector of the team.
Very comfy
After
vibes,
unlocking
Vienna
the talent
comfy.
Imbricated Armor, when obtaining or refreshing a blazing barrier, the current active character's shield strength will increase for a certain duration.
Ooh.
Nice.
And finally, we have his Elemental Burst. When Thoma unleashes his Elemental Burst Crimson Oyoroi, he slices his spear through his foes with roaring fires that deal pyro damage and weave themselves into a scorching Oyoroi.
Ooh, that sounds cool. But you're gonna have to tell us what Oyoroi is.
Yeah.
Sure thing. So Oyoroi is a kind of armor.
Okay, so it basically serves as another shield?
Well, it's not only like a shield. The normal attacks of active characters affected by the Scorching Oyoroi will trigger fiery collapses. These collapses deal
Xingqiu?
AoE pyro damage and summon
So
blazing
better
barriers.
Xingqiu?
After unlocking the talent Flaming Assault, the damage dealt by Crimson Oyoroi's fiery collapses are increased by a certain percentage of Thoma's maximum
Staff of
HP.
Thoma.
Okay.
Staff of
It really
okay.
feels like
Staff
a
of
lot
Thoma,
of Thoma's talents
emblem
are centered
set,
around
done.
shields. And given that a vision represents its owner's ambition, you could say that Thoma's ambition is protecting people. Isn't that nice?
Aw, so
Thoma the
nice.
tank engine,
And
yeah?
with his elemental burst, not only does Thoma protect his party members with his shield, but he also provides extra pyro damage for the active character.
Well, let me- okay,
And
oh,
with
yeah,
the
hold up.
effect of the Imbricated Armor talent I mentioned earlier, after unleashing his Elemental Burst, the active character's normal attacks actually help strengthen the shield.
Okay,
Oh.
that's cool. So basically, the more you attack, the stronger the shield becomes.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Oonga
And
boonga.
Thoma also has a pretty
Oonga
special
boonga.
exploration talent. Once we have obtained Thoma, successful fishing attempts in Inazuma have a 20% chance of scoring a double catch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah, nice. That'll definitely come in handy.
Right? And
Actually,
on that note,
power crept
let's move on
Xingqiu.
to version 2.2's event wishes.
He can
Alright, sounds
off-field
good.
barrier with a Xingqiu oath.
In version 2.2, Child, Tartaglia, will be appearing in his Event Wish
Second
rerun,
banner.
followed by Hu Tao in her own Event Wish rerun. Our main
Second
character,
He's
Thoma,
on the
will be
second
available
banner
in
of the
latter
patch.
Event Wish with Hu Tao, and will enjoy a nice drop rate
So we
boost.
have like no...
Awesome. I'm sure everyone will love having
we
another
have
chance
no
to get these
character
characters.
content for like
Speaking of new
another
things,
month.
we'll also be seeing lots of new weapons landing in version 2.2.
33 more days.
First, we have the new 5-star bow, Polar Star,
Okay.
as well as several new 4-star weapons, including the Claymore, Akuwamaru, the Polearm, Wavebreaker's Fin,
Yeah.
and the bow, Mountain's Moon.
Why is there
Oh,
two bows?
sweet. And these 4-star weapons look like they're a series.
We don't need
Yeah,
more
and
5-star
aside from the
bows.
new character and
We need
weapons,
Catalyst
we
and
will also be
Claymore.
getting new hangout events in version 2.2. This time, we'll be hanging out with Thoma and Zayu.
Okay.
Ooh, we get to hang out with Sayu. I
30
can't
minutes?
wait to see what we'll get to do together.
Chatting screen, I guess.
Well, you can definitely count on her sleeping.
I mean, she could probably take us
You
along
guys
for her
enjoy this
everyday
hangout
routine
events,
in
by the way?
Shiwatsuban.
It's so long, and I
Maybe
feel
she'll
like
teach
people
us
just do
ninjutsu,
it for
who
the primo
knows?
gem.
But, I mean,
Because
come on,
it's
guys,
not the
aren't you
game.
curious
It's
at
not
all about the
gameplay. It's
Thoma
not.
hangout?
It's storytelling, right?
We already
It's just
trust
storytelling.
Thoma.
It's not
He'll probably
gameplay. You
have
just
his
kind of
whole
sit
hangout
there and
organized
sit
for
through like
us.
an hour of fucking
totally.
dialogue.
Judging from Thoma's personality,
Unless
and
you really like the
background,
character, I
we'll probably
guess.
be learning some housekeeping
It's
from him,
so
if
long.
anything.
Yeah. So all we need to do is have some story keys ready and wait for these Inazuma adventures to go live.
Farming? Yeah, more farming.
All right, next up, we have an inside scoop on the all-new area to explore in version 2.2, Surumi Island.
It looks like it's covered in dense fog.
Exactly. Well, picture this.
I mean, yeah,
An
the
island
fact that
has
we have
always been
3
something of a mystery
Tartaglia
for
banners.
outsiders. Dense fog creating a gloomy atmosphere.
This is the
and the
third
visibility is
Tartaglia
poor.
banner.
It's easy for inexperienced travelers to get lost in this fog.
Holy
so few
shit.
people ever dare to visit Surumi Island.
Ooh.
Hey, we're adventurers, right? Mysteries are what we chase after.
3 Tartag
That's
banner.
right. And there will definitely
The
be new
water
treasure
bucket.
chests waiting to be discovered.
And you know, aside from the new island area, travelers will be encountering some new
That's kind of the
monsters in
dick
the
move, man.
upcoming
They just
version
released
too.
Kokomi and now
Let's
they
take a
released
look at their
Tartag.
gameplay.
Holy sh- It's like
Whoa.
we can
yeah, looks
iframe, but
scary.
they can't.
I know, right?
Because that's cheating.
Well, these new scary-looking
Like GOB
monsters
shop,
are
yeah.
called Rift Hound Whelps and Rift Hounds. Judging from the names, we can tell that they sort of come from the same species.
They're like scary, but like also kind of awesome. I don't know.
Speaking of them being awesome, rumors
Rift
say that
Hound.
these are monstrous beasts capable of corroding the boundaries of the world. They are mysterious monsters from the abyss and are
Oh.
divided into 4 types according to their different elemental powers.
These monsters can strike forward with their piercing claws, dealing elemental damage. During battle, they can go invisible, stealthily moving around the battlefield to attack.
They better
And
be
most
fucking
importantly,
CCable.
Rift Hound Whelps and Rift Hounds have a very unique attack mechanic. Once their attacks hit an active character, that character, as well as other characters in the party, will be continually affected by the corrosion status. Affected characters will lose HP every second, and even
Oh.
the characters with shields will not be immune to this corrosion effect.
Of course.
Whoa.
Of
I mean,
course.
they might look scary, but I'm sure we can handle them.
Like, the problem?
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
release a new
and,
character.
well,
He's
that's
not too
everything
strong
we
in the
have for our new
meta.
monsters.
So we'll just add
In the
a new
next section,
mechanic
we'll get
to
a
make
peek
sure
at the
that
events
character is
coming our
strong
way
in the
in
meta.
2.2.
Create the
But before
content
we
in
get there,
favor of
it's
that
time to give
character.
away our second
Create the
redemption
problem,
code.
sell the solution.
Version 2.2.
A free
The first
Jin
event
Yan.
on our list is called Labyrinth Warriors.
Ooh.
You know, as
Okay,
much as I
I'm
like
seeing
Jin
a
Yan,
theme
and
here.
most of
word
the emotes on my
labyrinth was
channel are
also
Jin
in the
Yan,
title
and I
of the
crown
version
Jin Yan.
trailer, so we know this will be
Who
an
the
important
fuck
event.
is gonna be happy for
Right,
getting Jin
and
Yan
the
as
Warriors
a
part
playable
is
character,
straightforward
right?
enough.
Like,
The
Seems we are
Adventure.
getting
It's
Also
like-
making an appearance in the event
I tried
storyline
so
will be the
hard to make
11th
Jin Yan
Fatui
work
Harbinger
with like
Tartaglia,
every
aka
weapon
Child,
possible
as
and
well as the
constellation and shit.
resident rock star of Leah,
But it never
Xingqiu.
ended well.
It's gonna be great to see them in the storyline, but I gotta say, What an interesting combination.
Yeah, totally. And what's interesting, though, is that child is the third Fatui Harbinger we've seen set foot in Inazuma. And given that the Fatui are not the most welcome guests in Inazuma, you can't help but wonder what he's doing there.
Totally. Yeah, and I mean, the same for Xingqiu, too.
Yeah.
What brings a rock star to Inazuma? I guess we'll have to wait until the upcoming version to find out.
Yeah, and in addition to the storyline, we'll also have new event gameplay. Let's dive into some of the details.
All right.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, we will be entering the bizarre and unpredictable domain that is the Mystic Onmyo Chamber.
Roguelike?
Monsters and hidden dangers await us there, and travelers will need to deploy 2 parties of characters before initiating the trial.
Combat
A
support?
combat
What?
party and a support party.
Huh?
Luckily, we can use Shiki
The dude just
Taisho's
put
charm
Zhongli
magic to
rated
boost
it
the upper
better.
hand. Travelers may select certain Shiki Fuda before entering the domain. These Shiki Fuda are like magic seals that will provide us with a variety of assistance while inside
Holy.
the domain. Some Shiki Fuda can summon spirits. Some can create barriers, while others can buff the active character. After making all the necessary preparations, we'll be ready to face whatever waits for us in the domain.
Level
There are
60.
5 levels in the Mystic Onmyo Chamber,
Is
and each level
Zhongli,
will have
Venti,
multiple rooms to
Ayaka,
explore.
Kokomi.
Random monsters will appear in the rooms, and travelers will randomly obtain different items after defeating the monsters.
Level
including
1
battered Shiki
Kokomi.
Fuda,
Level
damaged
70
replicas, and
Ayaka.
age tokens. Battered Shiki Fuda can be used
Woo!
to obtain buffs in the challenges. Damaged replicas can be used to enhance Shiki Taisho's abilities. And age tokens will be exchanged in the
Beautiful.
event shop for valuable rewards.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
Sure.
Even the
Okay,
devs
so
know
moving
they
to our
won't
next
use
event,
Kokomi.
Shadow of the Ancients. This event has to do with our new area, Surumi Island. During an investigation commission, the traveler happens to encounter a ruin grader with regenerative powers.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Seems like the Ruin Grader has a special source of energy.
Yes, and that's why we also call it an anomalous model ruin grader. In the event, our task will be to investigate this grader's regenerative powers.
If it's ancient machines we're dealing with, we'll definitely need a scholar or someone to guide us.
Yup, you're right. In fact, we'll be pairing up with a scholar from Sumeru during this adventure. The event is divided into 3 phases.
Oh, I like the new
First
menu.
is
Looks clean.
investigative surveys. During this phase, the Sumeru scholar will give us a special kind of prospector gadget. Travelers will need to explore different areas with these prospectors in search of components to repair important ancient devices called Persina's spikes.
Okay.
These
yeah,
devices can
that's
be
fine.
used to cut the flow of
That's
power to the
decent
anomalous
gameplay.
model ruin grader.
The special prospectors we will be using are called Ayesha's Chaos Prospectors.
Event ends at
When the
15
target is out of
November.
range,
So
it will
starts
point
2 weeks
towards the
earlier.
approximate direction of the target.
2nd of November.
And once the target is within range, it will mark the location of the target for us. Travelers can place up to 3 prospectors at once. As soon as a 4th one is placed, the first prospector will be automatically retrieved. The survey sites span across Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma.
Okay.
After we've collected all the necessary components, we can prepare Persina's spikes, which will then stop the ruin grader from regenerating.
However,
Okay.
we still need to test whether these spikes are fixed before we get to confront the anomalous model ruin grader. Which
Yeah.
leads us to the second phase, data sampling.
This looks like doing a
this
quest
sounds like
line
some
before
legit
fighting a
research is
boss.
happening.
So
I
I'll
know,
take
right?
it. This is good.
In this
This
phase,
is
we'll
good.
test
I'll
the
take it.
functionality of the spikes by recharging them.
It's like doing a
Once
quest
we
line
start the
before
challenge,
unlocking a raid.
We'll have to use electro attacks to activate Persina's spikes and continue charging them. Please note that the spikes will attract nearby opponents to come and attack them. And if the spikes are hit by an
Literally
enemy, the
Tataratsuna?
spike's
Yeah.
integrity will drop. If one spike's integrity
Kinda.
drops to 0,
But at
then
least
the
it's not
challenge will
time
fail.
gated. Never mind, it's in
So
event. It's
be
gonna be time
careful
gated.
not to let the monsters damage the spikes.
Okay. And once we've collected enough data, we'll get to the 3rd and final phase of the event, live testing.
Yay!
Wait, we're still testing even in the final phase?
Well, let's say it's like an open beta. Travelers will have to charge all of Persina's spikes within the time limit to cut the anomalous model ruin grader off from its
Yeah,
power
that's a cool
source
boss fight
and
then.
finally defeat it. But
Okay.
note that if you defeat it before cutting off the power source, the ruin grader's self-repair mechanism will be triggered, which
Oh.
will then cause it to re-enter an active state.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So let me
Yeah,
get
this
this
is fine.
straight.
Like
This
a
thing will
quest
just keep
line to beat a
regenerating
boss.
over and
That's
over
good.
again?
And the boss has a certain
Unfortunately,
requirement to kill.
But
That's
the
fine.
Ruin
Gimmicks.
Grader's not invincible.
It's nice combat.
Just like a normal Ruin Grader, we can attack the cores mounted on its head and legs to immobilize it, which will help us defeat it more effectively.
Which means you can
Our next
freeze
event
it.
to expect in version 2.2 is
Ah,
called
for fuck's
Tuned
sake.
to the World Sounds.
Wow, that sounds poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Kazuha is involved, obviously. You know, because he has a poetic soul.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, in this event, Kazuha will give us a floral zither, which we will use to perform music in the event. That's right. The
Okay.
rhythm game is coming back.
All right.
Oh,
And
no.
this time, we get to be accompanied by another character when we perform in the event.
Yes,
Oh.
that's so cool.
Right?
Oh, so you can like.
There are a total of 7
So you can
characters
pick
that will
a
play
okay.
music with us. They are Ningguang, Zhongli, Keqing, Xiao, Kokomi,
Okay.
Ayaka, and the Raiden Shogun.
I'll
Each
take
character has
it.
their own song, and
It's
performances will be split into
it's
normal,
minor, but
hard, and
hey,
pro
it's something
difficulties.
okay.
Normal difficulty is unlocked by default, and travelers will need to complete the available difficulty with at least a Euphonia rating to unlock the subsequent difficulty level. Anyway, enough of me just talking about it.
That's fine.
Let's check out how the event looks in-game.
Sounds great.
Where to next?
Where to next is like
Oh boy.
the Raiden, right?
Jumping right in, I guess.
Oh no, this
Oh,
again.
no.
I've done this before. I'm good.
Hey, is that A holding a lyre? That's cool.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But that is such a nice scenery to play.
Oh, I know. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. This pro difficulty, it looks hard.
But as you can see, before travelers will need to press the
Mini
rhythm
games
points when the
impact.
ring shrinks down.
Literally
to
all
around
the
each point.
content people
And then
like
they
in
can score
Genshin
bonus points
isn't
for
even the
timing
Genshin game
consecutive
itself.
rhythm points correctly.
It's like playing hide and
Oh,
seek,
gotcha, that's cool.
playing the mini
Look at the
games,
long
and playing the
note.
lyre.
It's a new mechanic for this event. You should
Fail
press
to-
and
Oh
hold
god,
down
that's
the
gonna
note
be me.
until the light strip disappears to score.
It does not look easy.
Challenge accepted, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it.
Yes,
Can
you
you,
can.
Zach?
Yes, you can, Zach.
I
I
guess
believe in you.
We'll
I
have
believe
to
in you.
wait and see.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, the sound of the lyre is actually kind of different from the sound of our zither.
This is so peaceful sounding. And then it is like all these successive notes all in a row.
Yeah, imagine trying to hit all of those at the same time.
I know.
I'm imagining myself playing right now.
Oh,
I know, right? I'm so excited to give it a try.
I'm sure this is. I mean,
It's a pretty good score.
that's fine.
Well, that's all we've got for the Tune to the World Sounds event.
I think I would
hope all you
enjoy
travelers will
the
enjoy
quest
playing
line
music alongside
of the
your favorite
giant
characters.
Rune Grader
Next,
quest.
we have another event called Dreams of Bloom.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. The event is initiated by an Inazuman florist named Sakuya. During the event, travelers can submit the materials Sakuya requests daily to obtain some special
Okay.
seeds from her.
So
We
it's
can then
Liben
plant
2.0.
these seeds in a Path of Value luxuriant
Liben
leaf
2.0,
in
the
Serenitea
wandering
Pot.
merchant.
After waiting for some time, the seeds
Why
will
did they
then grow
replace
into
Liben?
beautiful flowers called
Keep
dream
bring him
blooms,
back.
which is an amazing name, by the way.
I know, right? And you know, it looks like we'll have multiple kinds of dream blooms.
That's right. Sakuya will prepare 3 different kinds of dream bloom seeds for us during the event. Star hibiscus seed, pearbell seed, and silk pod seed. What's special here is that even the same type of seed can grow into different colors.
Yo, it's sort of like
Huh?
a mystery prize.
Chroma.
right?
Also,
Chroma's
travelers will be
back.
able to send their flowers to each other. Isn't that exciting?
That's so sweet. So we can send the flowers we already collected to our friends who might need them.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. In addition,
where are the
grown flowers
quality
can
of
also
life
be used as
changes?
furnishings to decorate our realms. Once travelers have completed certain challenges, we can obtain Sakuya's special gardening package and choose one of the 3 flower stands that we prefer. We can also customize flower arrangements in our stands and make them into unique furnishings for ourselves.
Looks like we'll be seeing some customized flower stands appearing in our teapots.
No, this is
You
not why I
bet.
play
But
Genshin.
please note that after the
I don't-
event
this
ends,
is-
the
no,
flower
this-
seeds from this event will also disappear. So be
This
sure
is
to
not why I
participate in the
play
event before they're
Genshin.
gone.
I will.
And besides all these events, we will also be seeing another return of the ley line overflow event. During the event, we will have 3 chances daily to collect double rewards from
No,
overflowing
we have 2 good
blossoms of
events,
wealth
chat.
or
Hold
blossoms
strong.
of
There's
revelation.
2 good events
This event
next
always
patch.
makes things so
It's
much
okay.
easier for leveling up your
We have
characters,
2 good
right?
events. It's
Yeah,
fine.
especially when you have a lot of characters to work on.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
It's okay.
All right. That's about
We have
all
2
have
good
for the
events.
in version 2.2.
There is
Now
content.
let's move on to some great updates coming to the Serenitea Pot.
Yay!
In version 2.2, the new realm style, Silken Courtyard, as well as a series of brand new Serenitea Pot furnishings will become available for travelers to enjoy.
All
Okay.
right, it's time for some Inazuma vibes in our teapots.
Yeah.
Is this endgame? Is Serenitea Pot gonna be
Wow,
Genshin
it's
Impact
beautiful.
endgame?
Oh my gosh, look at that sunset.
Oh my god.
This is just gorgeous. Everything is so beautiful. This
It's so
feels so
beautiful.
peaceful too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this- the
I
2
just feel
combat
like
event is what I
playing and
like.
watching
Everything
it
else
is
is
so
just like
peaceful.
kind of meh.
It's awesome.
It's so
Yeah, it looks
cool, but
beautiful for
how do we
sure,
get
but
this realm style?
Okay, well, once travelers have upgraded their sacred Sakura's favor to level 40, they can claim the rewards to unlock the Silken Courtyard style.
okay.
Wow, level 40?
I know, right? The good news is that even while your sacred Sakura hasn't reached level 40, you can still gain a variety of new Inazuma-styled furnishing blueprints and furnishing set blueprints in the coming
Mhm.
version.
And on that note, we'll also have
Do you
a
think
new
this is
way
the-
of collecting
this is the
blueprints in version
direction?
2.2.
I think it's fine.
Inside the new Surumi
Like,
Island area lies a brand
making
new
the
type of
Genshin
treasure
Impact
chest
endgame
called
just like
remarkable
a,
chests. Travelers
you know,
will be able to obtain
build your
blueprints
house.
by finding and opening these chests.
Remarkable.
I don't know. I don't
We
like
can
it.
also obtain some all-new furnishing blueprints by purchasing them from Tubby the Teapot Spirit, or by receiving them as rewards.
It's
from certain
okay for
world
sure
quests.
because
In version 2.2,
a lot of there's
new
a good
furnishing
portion
type
of the
will be
player
added
base
to
that
the
likes to
Serenitea
build
Pot
stuff.
system called a floating platform.
Hmm.
Basically, it's like a type of rock that floats in the air.
Oh,
sort of
wait.
like Plastrite
People
from
were
Lantern.
bugging out
Yeah,
for
but
floating
with these
platforms, so
floating
Mihoyo
platforms,
was
we
like,
can
alright, for
actually set
fuck's
a
sake,
certain
stop
height for
bugging
them
the
to float
game,
at.
we'll make it for
And
you.
just like any other landform, we can place
Everyone was
furnishings
trying
on
to,
And
because
with
we could
that,
already
we
make
can
floating
start
platform
creating
with a
our
bug,
own Adepti
right?
abodes inside our realm.
So now they're like, okay,
Yes.
no more
In
bugs.
addition, there will also
We'll
be
do it
some
for you.
optimizations to the Serenitea Pot system. Starting from version 2.2, we can learn blueprints from several new places, like through the Create Furnishing
Now it's
menu
a
inside the
feature, yeah.
Serenitea Pot, through the Forge, and through the Crafting Bench.
Oh, that definitely makes learning blueprints a lot more convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Quality
aside
of
from
life.
optimizations to the Serenitea Pot system, version 2.2 will also include an optimization to the storage capacity of our inventory.
Huh?
After the version update, the maximum artifacts we can store in our inventory will be increased from 1,000 to 1,500.
Woo!
Yeah, and that should be just
Yeah!
about all we have regarding the version update.
Oh, awesome. Man, we covered a lot of content
I'll take
today.
it. You know,
We're not
it's.
finished
I'm
yet.
not gonna
Next
complain.
up,
I'll take
we're
it. Whatever.
excited to announce a collaboration between Genshin Impact
A
and
quality of
Razer.
life is a quality of life.
Later
Gaming
this month,
chair.
We'll be releasing a range of Paimon-themed gear, including a wireless ergonomic mouse mat, and an ergonomic gaming chair. It's always reassuring to
Gaming
know
chair.
that Paimon's got your back as you journey through the world of Teyvat, and now in more ways than one. And to sweeten the deal,
You know what?
branded products
You
also
know,
come
I'll
with
take
bonus
it.
in-game
You know, I'll
rewards.
get it. I'll get the
Travelers
chair.
can head over
I'll
to
get the fucking
official
chair.
Razer webpage for more information on this special
I'll get the chair.
lineup.
Why not?
Oh man, I can't wait.
Gamer chair.
Yay!
And with that note, let's give away the third redemption code for today.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, last redemption code. FUTPM. No numbers. Alright, that's all the code redeemed.